there's something out there that may work for you, and you just got to figure out what it is. Take what you need and figure it out and see how it applies to your life and your well-being.
Okay, so Shree, kind of tell the people who are watching this, like, who are you, where are you from, what do you do, and what is your current age?
Okay, my name is Sheree. I'm 42. I'm from Atlanta, and I'm a consultant.
Awesome. So, consultant, but is your job time like fixed, or do you have regular hours, or is it like more like an ad hoc kind of a timing?
Well, my hours vary because sometimes I have long days, sometimes short days. They might start late, they might start early. It all depends on the schedule.
Awesome. Okay, so obviously you've just gone through the program, but do you kind of remember like before you actually hopped on, right? What are you kind of
Yes.
struggling with? Like it could not just be in terms of what you've been doing, but like the whole process, emotions, what we kind of feeling also.
Yeah, I was eating, well, I was
Hmm.
eating right, but I was eating either too late or too much at certain times. And when I would like have a busy day, I would kind of compensate for something quick and easy instead of kind of like more nutritious and healthier. So once I kind of started seeing, like a pattern of like my eating habits and also some the weight gain, that's when I just said, okay, something needs to be done. So I need to tweak my lifestyle and just try to make sure that I'm able to eat right as well when I'm on the go,
So
depending
okay,
on my
so
schedule.
so let's get it right. So basically, you kind of recognize something that you're kind of going through.
Yes.
But were you actually putting in the work or the effort to do something about it even before you hopped on?
Yes.
Were you trying?
I was working out, but I guess like not enough. And also, doing the
Mm,
same exercises ever so often will make you hit a plateau. And I
mm.
think that's where I was currently prior
Right,
to the program.
right. So you tried different things and you kind of didn't know how to switch things up, right? That's
I
kind of what you're
didn't.
saying,
No.
right?
Yeah, I didn't.
And then because of that, you kind of went through the whole phase and you did see some results, right? From the sound of it, you did see
Yes.
some results at the
Yes.
start, but after that you plateaued and you just didn't know how to kind of move through that, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So then if that's the case, like then what made you actually decide to like take action and decide to actually hop on our coaching?
I was ready for a change. I was ready to do something new, something I've never
Mm,
tried before.
mhm,
And just wanted to give it a shot and just to see, if it worked for me.
mm. Well, was there a specific push or is there like a reason like why you decide to hop on my coaching specifically? Just curious.
Sure. Because of COVID, I just wasn't
Mm,
comfortable of going into a gym. I'd
mm,
rather do something at home. So I was trying to find something that was creative and also that would align with my schedule.
mm,
Um, and with the virtual services that you had, I was able to work out anytime, um, you know, and be able to record everything and also see results.
mm. Okay, got it. Okay, so now that you've kind of gone through the coaching for yourself, right?
Mhm.
I know before we actually started recording this, but you already mentioned that. But do you what are the specific results, okay, that you feel like you've seen, feel, or just kind of in general noticed for yourself?
Sure. In general, I feel great. I have more energy. Prior to the program, I had like an injury in my right shoulder.
Mm,
So it was very tense and
mm,
tight sometimes. But with the workouts, I've noticed that I've been gaining strength in that shoulder and it doesn't hurt anymore. So
mm,
overall, I've, like I said, gotten more energy. My clothes fit differently. I feel stronger. I'm eating. I'm more conscious about my eating habits and what I'm eating, and
mm,
what time I'm eating.
mm, mm, mm. Okay, and I'm curious, right? Like, compared to the workouts that we had you do during the coaching, do you actually do more or less compared to like when you were doing on your own?
Um, it was the same,
You know,
um, but and like I said, it just needed to be a little bit enhanced.
Right, a bit more structured, when you say?
Yes, yeah, more
Okay,
structure.
awesome. All right, so apart from the energy and definitely feeling stronger, were there any other things? Do you see any kind of physical change as well, like in terms of like
Yes,
the external?
yes, yes. I do see external changes, and what's interesting is that other people have as well, because I've received compliments, and I'm like, oh, really? I didn't know.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's interesting.
So what do you observe specifically? Like, what are the parts or like the areas that you noticed for yourself?
Arms, stomach,
Mm,
legs,
mm. Like
face.
they what you shed fat, or do you feel like they're more defined and stuff like that? Like what exactly did you
Um,
see?
toned, fat loss.
Fat loss, right? Do you
Hmm.
observe whether like you actually gain muscles, or it's like pretty much similar? It's just like you losing the fat.
Game. I look at both.
Mm.
I look at both.
Like, does it feel firmer now? Like if you
Yes,
touch them now, it
yes,
feels firmer.
yes. It
Awesome.
does.
Awesome. Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that, like the people around you observed this as well.
Hmm.
But what we always say, right? Like we don't really need validation from others. It's great that people say all these things,
Right.
compliment you,
Yeah.
but
I'm doing it for me.
yeah, exactly. So at the end of the day, like just be proud even if no one else said this, right? I
Yes.
think that's the more important part. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So apart from that, any other things that you actually gain through this process?
Oh, excuse me. A better strategy in terms of time management and also
Mm.
structure.
Yeah. Time management is it's huge, right? Just a slight shift and,
Absolutely.
and everything changes.
Yep.
Okay, great.
And
So
just adding it to my everyday routine.
yeah. Okay, great. So who would you recommend the program for? Obviously, you've seen other people coming on as well and you see their stuff, but like for you specifically, the things you've gone through, like who you actually recommend the program for?
I would recommend this to anybody, really. Anybody who's just looking for something to tweak, somebody who's looking to change their lifestyle,
Mhm.
Anybody who's just willing to just figure it out and just finding a better, healthier way of working out and just being healthy.
Mm. Curious, right? Like to you, what exactly does healthy mean? Everyone's kind of different, right?
To
But
me, healthy means free from sickness, free from ailments,
mm,
um, being able to move your body. Um, and not have any strain or stress
mm,
on you or your body.
mm. Awesome. Okay, so this is something I'd like to add on, and this is really for those out there. But what is
Okay.
one advice or one tip, right, that you would like to give to others?
Don't
Just
give
one.
up,
Don't give up.
don't give up. Keep
Give us
going.
give us a bit more juice there. So what do you mean by don't give up?
Meaning that even if you might have tried, different programs or different ways to become healthier and they may not work for you, there's something out there that may work for you, and you just got to figure out what it is. Take what you need and figure it out and see how it applies to your life and your well-being.
Mm. Yeah, actually, I do believe that that's a really good advice. I think because when people try a lot of things, they start
They
going
give
into
up.
that. Yeah, they get into that mindset. I guess yes, they do give up, but they also get into the mindset that even if they try something new, nothing's gonna really, not even something new. Like it could be them looking at something and they just think that this is just gonna
It's
be the same,
different. Yeah, it's fear of
right?
the unknown. Hmm.
Correct. And like what you're trying to suggest to them or advise them is that, you know what, even if they look similar, sometimes you just kind of want to give yourself that chance to just try, right? Don't give up and just try it. And who knows, that could be the thing that is better for you, right? That's what you're kind of saying, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, appreciate this story. So hopefully this helps those people who are watching